Hi, welcome to this video tutorial. Now we are going to talk about number. So to access this menu, you can press Ctrl 1 to access it, or you click on this arrow. You can click on this to open this menu. So on this menu, let's go back to the actual menu. We have the general. So the general means there's no specific format. The format you input on each cell, the system might get the format and follow suit, or you format a cell. A single cell can be formatted and a whole cell can be formatted. A whole A can be formatted, a whole 1 can be formatted, a whole B, or a single cell like B1 or A1 or E2 can be formatted. Now we have the $sign. That is for the accounting numeral. You can change it from here by accessing more accounting format. We have the percentage. When you want to change the number to percentage, any value, click here on any highlighted sheet or cell here will be applicable. If E is selected and you click on this $sign, whenever you put figure here, the system will automatically add the $sign. If F is clicked and you input this percentage, when you put value here, it will change to percentage. If G is clicked and you select this comma sign, whenever you have a value, it will automatically indicate with the comma sign. So the next one is to increase the decimal or decrease the decimal. So I'm going to increase the decimal. I'm going to remove the decimal by clicking on it. That's all you need to do. So now let's access the menu. Here we have the general. So this is the general. There is no specific format rule. So we have the number. So you can see, you can decide to use 1000 as separator for the comma. When you check it, it's fine. Then you can decide to use 2 decimal places or increase the decimal to 3. So I'm going to leave it at 2 decimal places, and you can see the value here. So here we have the currency. You can choose from any of the currency here. So I'm going to look for Naira. So that you have, okay, I'm going to pick this Naira sign. You can see I have the Naira sign. So the same thing goes for the accounting. So the date, you can choose a date format you want for a particular cell. So let's go back. I'm going to click this D, Ctrl 1 to access this. Then I'm going to change the date format to this long date format. I'm going to click OK. So I'm going to input a date. It comes with the month is 3 to 26. So automatically the system will fix it. So 3 26 2 25. So this is what you get. It has been formatted to show this, and you can decide to pick another style, but remember you need to highlight the cell you want to apply this setting to. So the same thing goes for the time, the percentage, the fraction, the scientific test. What do we use text for? Okay, let me quickly show you what we use text for. I'm going to highlight this seal, and I'm going to Ctrl 1, and I'm going to select text. I'm going to say OK. Now C is highlighted to accept text value. Now in this sense, B is not set. B is in general, as you can see, but C is in text. So here I'm going to input the number 070, full number of 3225. So I'm going to leave it. You can see the first 0 has disappeared. So here is seeing the value in general as in calculation mode. But here, when I put 070 3225, the first 0 will stand. Now that doesn't mean that these cannot occupy the first zero. So what you need to do is to put a single apostrophe and write your first zero 3225, and it's going to stay. Can you see? If you need this kind of value, then you put the first apostrophe. And mind you, you can set a single cell to a text or to any format. So I'm sending a single cell to this, while the next one is not going to be. Can you see? So this is what we have in the number format. So here we formatted this to be text. This is in general, this is date, this is there's naira or dollar sign, this is in percentage, this is an accounting. So we can have more of these. Thank for staying tuned and see you on the next video tutorial.